Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. It's a very calming breath. It's a breath that you can do to focus yourself if you need to do something that requires a lot of focus, or if you're feeling sort of negative feelings like stress, anger, anxiety, or I don't know, you want to calm yourself down, or some focusing in or calming down. It's a very not strenuous. It's just an easy pranayam to do. But it can be a little complicated just to navigate how to use your hand. So it has a hand mudra called Vishnu mudra. You fold down the index finger and the middle finger, and you're going to use your dominant hand. So I am right-handed, so I'm using my right hand. If you're left-handed, you're going to use your left hand. And it's the Dirgha Breath that's underneath it. The Dirgha Breath is your three-part yogic breath. So we're going to first find that. So if you relax in a seated position, comfortable seated position, and if you're sitting in a chair like me right now, don't lean in back into the backrest. Ideally, you're sitting upright, but it could be in a chair or it could be on the floor. So put one hand on your belly maybe, and breathing in and letting that belly expand as you breathe in. And when you exhale, you notice the belly sinking in. You can close your eyes if you want and just follow my voice. Breathing in, belly expanding. And when you exhale, it sinks in. So you can choose to have your eyes open or closed, whatever cues you need to help you do this. So we're going to continue from the belly breath and expanding upward into the rib cage. So belly and then rib cage expanding as you breathe in. And when you exhale, rib cage and belly sinks in. We'll go right away to the third part, which is the chest. Breathing in, belly expanding, rib cage, and then chest expanding. And it sinks in as you exhale. If you open your eyes and follow me for a moment, I'm doing a hand motion to sort of accentuate and really find the movement in the trunk. Feels kind of like a dance with your hands. So if you breathe in, rib cage, chest, and then it sinks in. Belly expanding, mostly outward, but then the rib cage also widening to the side and chest heaving up. And exhale. A few more times like that. Expanding, expanding, and then hovering at the top of that inhale before your body wants to exhale. So it's really an allowing for a fuller breath, allowing to take that time. I'm encouraging or inviting my breath to flow all the way up underneath my collarbones. And then there's that nice hovering at the top of the inhale. There's a pause, there's a resting ground. You can make a whole meditation right there, even if it's just take like a second or so up there. So hopefully by now you've found your Dirgha breath. Dirgha means to lengthen or lengthened, a lengthened breath, providing that nice time. Good. So we got this running underneath now. Now we're going to add the hand mudra and the alternating nostrils while we're breathing. So Nadi Shodhana, it's also referring to the nadis, the energy channels in our energy body. So alternate nostril breathing, and it works on balancing Ida and Pingala, and maybe I'll dive into that more another time. Just notice how good it feels to breathe this breath for now, and maybe what you experience, but how that taps into your energy body. So you're going to seal off the right nostril with your whatever. If you're right-handed, it'll be your thumb. If you're left-handed, it'll be your ring finger, because the mudra looks like this, as I mentioned before. folding down index and then middle finger, and you're going to use your thumb and your ring finger to alternately seal off the nostrils. So we'll seal off the right nostril. Am I saying that right? I am, because I've switched it for the video. I'm actually doing the other hand. All right, seal off your right nostril and exhale through the left. After that exhale, inhale through the left. Seal off with that finger that's available and open up on the right side and exhale. Inhale on the same side, right side. Seal off with whatever finger is there or the thumb. Seal off and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Seal off and exhale through the right. So it starts, as you start a new side, it starts with an exhale and then an inhale. So maybe about now, inhale through the right. Seal off and exhale through the left. Continue like this. And you can keep your eyes open. I'm going to mention a few things. You're exhaling through the right now. And when you've done that, you're going to inhale through the right. While you do this, keep your head straight. And also, don't force too much of pressure with your fingertips on the nose. You don't have to move your nose to the side or anything. It's just a gentle sealing in that curvature there of the nostrils. If you get tired in your arm by now, if you start to feel, or in the shoulders, you can cup your elbow into your left hand or into your right hand, depending on if you're right or left-handed. I'm right-handed, so I'm using my left hand to cup my right elbow. And also make sure your head is straight and not shoving the nose from side to side. It's actually a super gentle twist in your wrist. Good. Keep breathing and try to apply those things. A gentle turning of the wrist, not nothing that you do with your head. You're sitting really straight and upright, so let the energy sort of flow the easiest way. Do a few more rounds. If you know the ocean sounding breath, if you know that Ujjayi breath, you can add that as well at this time. If you don't know what the Ujjayi breath is, just continue with alternating nostrils and try to find, if you haven't focused on it yet, the full Dirgha breath. Belly, rib cage, and chest as you breathe in. So that whole dance at the same time with your body. You don't have to move your hands. A couple of more pointers while you're practicing. Relax your shoulders. Sometimes a little micro movement remind you to relax the shoulder, lengthen the neck, sitting upright. A couple of those reminders is good. Relax your forehead, your eyes. And if you're using the ocean sounding breath at the same time, try to relax with like minimal effort what you're doing in your mouth while you're doing the Ujjayi. But yet, make it strong if you can. As long as you have a Dirgha breath and alternate nostril, you're great right now. Don't worry if you don't know the other components. So a few more breaths. Notice how your mind feels right now. try to relax about, it doesn't have to be perfect, the coordination. If you're just beginning this practice, don't be hard on yourself. This is supposed to feel nice and calming. Shifting your mood maybe towards a positive. So if there's an intention, if it's not too complicated now, thinking about how to coordinate this, if you're feeling at ease with those things, maybe you'd like to try to find a positive intention while you're practicing. If that's too hard, just focus on the breath. We're going to end it just the way you started it. You're going to end, actually to finish it, you're going to end it with an exhalation through the left nostril. So whenever that comes now in your cycle of breathing, next time you exhale through the left nostril, let your hand come down, both hands come down to your lap. And then you can remain with eyes closed or close them now. Sit upright. Maybe you have an Ujjayi breath still lingering if you know it, but at least you have a full Dirgha breath. It's really important to pay attention to our breaths regularly, to honor our breath. It's basically honoring our life that we're living. Enjoy that breath, being calm. Let your mind be cleared. Don't worry about the learning process if this is new right now. Simply relax and allow yourself to find a positive intention. Could be like a prayer or a wish, or maybe a dedication, maybe forgivenesses to self, to others we're asking for in that realm, or simply gratitudes. And we'll send them out on an Om. Deep breath in. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and gently bow, honoring yourself and honoring the divine all around us. Good. I hope that felt good. If you're new to that practice, practice again with this video if you need a refresher. It's a really, really, really yummy pranayam. If you like this, please like, please subscribe, watch another video.